many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, Vail. You are watching your Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Ashley Prill, here with Eric Soonblad. This has not happened in a while.
No, not since November. This is so great.
I'm pretty excited about this. We have
The
a
dynamic
really
duo
great,
have returned.
Right, exactly. And on top of that, we have an incredible show in store for you today. We are jam-packed.
Jam-packed, so much fun.
There's not even a single slot that is available of our time because we have so many people coming in. It's going to be really fun.
And it's like true excitement. There's not only an amazing artist, but also dogs and yoga.
Right?
Like, whoa.
And jewelry. And then we have Mark Sassy up on the mountain. I mean, it's going to be a really good time.
Yeah, he's going to get some good shots. It's going to be incredible up there. We're going to have a nice sunny day.
Seriously.
Can't wait to see that sunrise.
I mean, the conditions have been so good, and this is why you want to make sure that you are looking ahead to the rest of the spring and then also maybe even into the summer. And right now, there's a huge sale going on, so you can get some serious discounts on lodging.
30% off right now for 96 hours all the way through March 1st, and that still counts for this week. If you're getting excited about the Burton US Open this weekend, you can still book for all the best Vail properties like the Ritz-Carlton, like the Lodge at Vail, like
the Arabelle, yes please, and the rates start at $231 a night, and so we're talking ski in, ski out. We're talking 2 to 5 bedroom condos. So I mean, pretty significant discount on some of the best properties that we have.
And you mentioned we have a special artist in the show today.
Yes. Oh man, I'm really excited about this. So we are really lucky to have Christy Lene here, and she's going to be playing at the Villar Performing Arts Center tonight. And this is going to be so cool. Not only is she going to kind of tell us a little bit about her musical stylings, but also she's going to play for us.
Yeah, I love it when artists come on, and we can hear her kind of warming up here. She sounds so unique, and everything that I've read about her just seems like she's pretty cutting edge, like unique in terms of finger tapping, acoustic guitar, and beautiful lyrics.
I know, I'm really excited to talk to her because as I was doing some research, I mean, she plays a style of music that I've never seen in person, so this is going to be quite the treat. And you know who's also always quite the treat? Mark Sassy. He's out on the mountain this morning. Mark, where are you? What are you up to?
I'm right here at the base of the Eagle Bond gondola right now, about ready to load up. They're a little bit behind schedule with getting the employees up on top of the mountain, but I'm going to head up to Eagle's Nest for first chair. I want to talk about Gold Peak, though, because that is the hub of activity right now. 2019 Burton US Open Snowboarding Championships kind of started yesterday as the athletes arrived, fresh off of the World Championships from a couple of weeks ago out in Utah. And let's talk about who's going to be here. For starters, let's talk about what happened at the World Championships. Chloe Kim won the half pipe. For the slopestyle for the women, Sadowski, Norendal, and Anderson took the top 3 honors for the women's slopestyle. For the men, Scotty James won the half pipe of the World Championships. And then for the slopestyle, we had Chris Corning, Mark McMorris, and Judd Henke. They took top 3 honors for the slopestyle. So you're going to see household names like Jamie and Kelly and Chloe and Ben and Scotty and Mark. And they're all going to battle it out for snowboarding history once again at the biggest snowboarding event on the planet, the Burton US Open Snowboarding Championships. Today, though, things get going with the Junior Jam. Now, the Junior Jam is an opportunity for boys and girls ages 14 and younger to possibly qualify to compete against the pros in the semifinals coming up on Thursday. Now, you might recognize some of the names like Shaun White, Chloe Kim, Ayumu Hirano. These were all junior jammers that now are on the top of their game at the Burton US Open, and they will all be here too. So the Junior Jam gets going at 10 today, and this is a lot of fun, presented by Cliff Bar. We're taking a quick break, and then, yes, you heard it from Ashley and Eric, a jam-packed show. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Natalie Morales from NBC's Today Show, and when I'm in Vail, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
You are looking at a live shot from the Eagle County Regional Airport. Look at that. We got some sunshine filtering through this morning, and it's going to be a really nice day out there. We're also already experiencing those temperatures in the upper teens, so a very warm start to the morning, especially considering what we've been experiencing over the past couple weeks. So today is really most likely going to be the sunniest day of the week. You want to get that sunscreen ready and get ready for a great day of just playing outside. Our sunrise this morning, 6:40 a.m., and our sunset, 5:53. We are closing in on that 6 o'clock time frame for that sunset. So our temperatures are going to be getting into the 40s today, and just a lot of sunshine no matter where you might be headed. And then we're going to start to see those temperatures dropping into the 20s by about 8 o'clock tonight. Now, looking at what's going on with our conditions along I-70 today, if you're going to be out there doing some traveling, we'll be seeing those temperatures staying relatively mild as well, with those highs reaching into the low 40s for Vail, for Avon, and for Eagle. And then down along the Front Range today, you'll see those temperatures in Denver reaching into the 50s with partly cloudy skies. Now, looking ahead in our forecast, things start to change as early as tomorrow night. We're going to see partly cloudy skies for our Wednesday conditions, but then we also start to see some snow moving in, maybe just some light snow showers out there. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have a chance of snow because, of course, when you want a chance of snow, you also have the Burton US Open. It seems to coincide each and every year that we get at least a little bit of fresh snow out there. Speaking of that snow, we're going to check in with your conditions at both Vail and Beaver Creek next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. As you just said, it's going to be a gorgeous bluebird day out there, which means it's prime to get out there and enjoy all the groomers. Now, we haven't received any fresh snow over the past couple days. However, there still should be some leftovers in the trees if you want to go pow hunting on Beaver Creek, and they're 100% open. So any terrain you want to get to, you can get to on Beaver Creek. And I would recommend, if you're just learning, maybe hang out at Red Buffalo up at the top. There's some really mellow groomers up there, great for perfecting those S-turns and those Christie turns if you're a skier. And since it's been so sunny and then a little cooler overnight, the snow is going to be pretty hard packed this morning. So we're almost getting to that point where it's spring conditions where you don't want to get on the mountain until like 10 o'clock. So stick around for the whole Good Morning Vail. Sleep in right now. Get out there in the afternoon. It's going to be amazing on Beaver Creek. Now, Mark, how's Vail looking today?
Hey, so conditions up on Vail Mountain. I'm actually about ready to load up into the gondola here at the Eagle Bond Gondola. Let's talk about your conditions. Everything is open, 5,288 acres on Vail Mountain. It's been that way for the past 2 months. 195 runs, 31 lifts. Every lift is open. 6 inches of new snow in the past week or so, over 235 inches of snow season to date. So conditions are phenomenal right now up on Vail Mountain, and they're only going to get better. Good morning, everybody. They're only going to get better up there. More snow in the forecast. Not a lot of snow in the next couple of days, but possibly by Thursday, there's another storm coming our way. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that it's just going to continue to pile up that snow, because all this snow not only benefits us right now for the winter time, but it sets us up for the evening time. I'm sorry, no, we're good. I'm doing live TV right now. We're good, thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, come up and play on Vail Mountain. It's going to be a sunny day. Like Eric said, go do some powder chasing, but it's going to be really, for me, it's going to be all about the fast groomers this morning, because there's going to be a lot of them, and Vail does such a great job with that 5-star grooming. They groom 30% more terrain in the back bowls. Oh yeah, it's about ready to get busy and good. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8. We will be right back.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
7:35 remaining. Tatum with the drive. And slams it down.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91. And we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored. You're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're gonna make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes running snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications, we do septic pumping, we do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the valley. We do hydronics, we do radiant heat, snow melt, we do forced air, we do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500. You know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
You're looking at a live shot at Beaver Creek where you can see all of those roofs covered in snow, and right now we have an excellent snowpack across the state of Colorado, above 100% of our average, so things are looking really, really good, and we do have more snow on the way. Now today, that's not the case. We have lots and lots of sunshine headed our direction, as well as some relatively warm temperatures, which is why I can even be standing on our back patio without gloves right now. Highs will be reaching into the low 40s. These temperatures are taken in Vail Village, so very similar temperatures for Beaver Creek Village. That's right around 8,000 feet above sea level, and again, just a beautiful day. A lot of sunscreen is going to be necessary for your adventures today. Now, across the Vail Valley, we'll be seeing those highs topping out in the low 40s, even out toward Eagle, 44 for the high there, and 54 in Denver today. But this will be the sunniest day of the week. By tomorrow, we'll start to see some snowflakes moving in, most likely later on in the evening, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have at least a chance of snow across the state of Colorado. Right now, the amount of accumulation kind of remains to be seen as far as what we're expecting, but just know that we will be seeing clouds and we'll be seeing snowflakes in the forecast really throughout the weekend, and our temperatures will also be dropping for our highs only reaching into the 30s. So hopefully we'll have some nice fresh snow that we can pack down for the Burton US Open. We'll still have some great competitions out there. And coming up, we have our first guest in the studio, and we're going to take a look at what makes them epic locals. Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Every day you sort of introduce yourself to the epicness of our mountains here in the valley, but today I'm real happy to introduce you to some of our truly epic locals. I've got Zach Schiller and Axel and Bram Lloyd here, and you guys are doing an amazing trip this summer.
Very excited about it. Yeah, we are the Source Runs North. We're a group of 6 guys. We all met at a camp called Camp Kuchiching, which is on the boundary waters between Minnesota and Canada. And we've seen other groups in the past go on long canoe trips. And we were basically inspired by these past trips, also with a goal of inspiring young people to kind of take on the outdoors and take on challenging trips.
Yeah, you noticed that, because you guys go back and you're counselors in the summer at the camp, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and you notice kids are just, they're not willing to go out there and be epic and adventure.
Right, and it's not so much that they're not willing, it's more of that there's like a, we just sense not as much enthusiasm as there used to be. And we believe that if we can show them that we can take on this large trip, this long trip, it will inspire them to want to go on. We hope that it'll inspire them to want to take on the challenges as well of long, epic wilderness canoe tripping.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing any social media you guys put up there, I'm sure is going to inspire people.
Right,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
And then, so we've got a little map here in the middle, so kind of describe this journey. So it's all the way through Canada and way up into the north to what might be glaciers up there.
Yeah, so we're starting down at the border of Canada and the US. They're in International Falls, Minnesota. And we're starting at Deer Island, which is actually where our camp is. That's our home base. So we're starting from there. That's the source for our name. And we're pretty much heading north, northwest from there, going up through Lake Winnipeg. And then we're going to go cross the Methy Portage, which is a 12-mile portage. And that'll start making the water start shifting more north. And we'll go all the way up through Great Slave Lake, which is the 10th largest lake in the world. And we'll cross that and go down the Coppermine River until we reach a town of Kugluktuk, which is on the mouth of the Coppermine, right there on the Arctic. And from there, we'll catch a flight home.
Man, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What do you think your biggest challenges are going to be on this journey?
Well, it's 2,800 miles. It's 4 months long. It's going to take us 4 months. We're leaving as soon as the ice is out, and we're going to hopefully arrive in Kugluktuk early September as soon as the freeze is setting in. So it's a lot of time together. We all love each other, but you know, we're actually roommates as well, which has been a lot of fun, but also filled with its own classic roommate challenges. It's just going to be about you know, we want to come out of the trip with even tighter bonds than we started with, and just being strong for each other, being reliable, and being good trip mates for one another over 4 months, giving people space when they need and support and all of that good stuff.
And so that means the trip's not only inspirational for the kids, but that's just setting great morals and being great role models, showing like how to properly interact with people, especially in like tight confined spaces, and stay lifelong friends.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it's such a unique journey, and the inspiration of it, not only inspiring kids, but you're also doing some donations and fundraising for future trips.
Yes. So we've had a big fundraising effort, and we've had a lot of very generous people contribute to our trip, including different organizations, and we're unbelievably grateful to have them. And so our primary fundraising effort is completed. However, now we have a secondary Arctic gear tripping fund for the Camp Kuchiching that we're fundraising for to allow other trips to go out on these kind of epic canoe trips in the future.
And where can people donate there if they want to?
That would be on the sourcerunsnorth.com, our page, and there's a little tab there, donate.
Yeah, I was checking that website out earlier today. Once your trip gets started, it looks like you guys are going to start posting photos on there. Any special like Instagram accounts that people should follow?
It's the same. It's at Source Runs North.
Perfect.
And Instagram. We've got Facebook as well. We've been trying to keep up with that post and keeping people in the loop in terms of how the planning's going.
Yeah.
But yeah, once we actually get going, we actually have another local here, John Jessup, who will be kind of our liaison. We'll try to send him some content every time we kind of go through a more populated area and get access to some computer or something. Send him some photos, send him journal entries, and he can post them to
updates.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming on. Good luck on your trip. Truly epic locals. Catch up with these guys, sourcerunsnorth.com. Watch their journey starting in May. Now we're going to catch up with Mark for a UV forecast look.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Boy, is it beautiful up here at the top of Eagle's Nest today. Look at these wonderful views of Mount of the Holy Cross. It is spectacular. Let's talk about the sunshine. So for every 1,000 meters you gain in altitude, your sun's exposure is 10 to 12% stronger because of a thinner ozone layer. So you want to make sure at the altitudes we're at here on the mountain that you are protected. Our UV index today, midday, right around noontime, we're looking at a 6. It's very high for this time of the year. So you want to make sure that you apply your sunscreen, UVA, UVB, SPF 30 to 50 if not better, broad spectrum sunscreen. Reapply it often, but put it on right before you head outdoors too, first thing this morning. It's going to add an insulating layer to your skin. We want to thank Supergoop for providing you with that. We have a weather report coming up next.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Engelin Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Time now for your Oakley weather. Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor and partner for Vail Resorts. I've got my Oakleys on today. It's going to be a good day to protect your eyes. Especially midday, it's going to get warm and sunny. Our temperatures today, along with bright sunshine all day long, we'll see temperatures probably getting into upper 30s, maybe even breaking 40 degrees down at the base of Vail Mountain. Once again, a little cooler the higher up in elevation you go. But after the cool morning we're going to have, it's going to turn out to be a spectacular day once again. So come out and play with us. Come out for the Burton U.S. Open, the Junior Jam, getting underway at 10 o'clock today. And then just a lot of fun for the remainder of the week into the weekend with some snow in the forecast. Let's take a look at that Vail forecast today. Sunshine throughout the morning hours and the afternoon hours. Pretty much all day long is what you can expect. Like Ashley told us before, a little bit of a shift in the weather by possibly tomorrow, for sure by Thursday into Thursday evening. There's some snow in that forecast, and we are going to see, as of today, no big heavy accumulation, but when you get 3, 4, 5 days of snow, there's a pretty good chance that it's going to accumulate. All right, we want to thank TV8 for bringing you that weather report. We have a road report coming up next with Eric back in the studio.
Thanks a lot, Mark. You know, as we're seeing right now with those weather conditions, it is fairly sunny today, but at night it gets kind of cold, so that means there is some freeze-thaw issues. So in the early mornings, just make sure to keep a little bit of a distance as you're driving along I-70. Things do look clear as we're taking a peek at I-70 right now, but like I said, some of that freeze-thaw could cause some black ice to appear, so just be safe out there. But I wanted to focus this road report on a little traffic feature that's very unique to Vail Valley. If you're not from Europe, you may not be familiar with my best traffic feature friend, and that's the roundabout. Now, this is an extremely extremely efficient traffic feature once you get the hang of it, because it means we don't have to deal with any stoplights or very many stop signs here in the valley. And there's 3 main tips to remember when you do encounter a roundabout. The first one being, as you enter the roundabout, you must yield. Never drive just straight into the roundabout, because that leads into tip number 2. The traffic inside the roundabout has the right of way. So the traffic in the roundabout is expecting the traffic entering to yield. So they're not going to be prepared to stop for you to come in. So never stop when you're in the roundabout either, because you have the right of way. And finally, the biggest tip to remember, the outside lane is expected to make a right turn or go straight. The inside lane is the lane that goes in a full circle, makes a left-hand turn, or goes straight. So if you're in the outside lane, you cannot go in a full circle. That can cause confusion and potentially a traffic incident. We don't want that. We want everybody to make it to the mountains safely and fall in love with roundabouts like I have. Now, coming up next, we're getting real close to speaking with Christy Lene and listening to some of her beautiful music.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. So excited to have our next guest here. This is Christy Lene. Good morning.
Good morning, Vail.
It's so exciting to have you here. And your band will be playing tonight at the Villar Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
And this is really exciting because typically you've been traveling solo.
Yes.
So this is brand new. This is breaking news, basically, on Good Morning Vail.
It really is. I've been on tour solo perpetually almost for the last 10 years, and I've been just craving to travel with a group. And the moment these guys arrived last night, I was just full of life and excitement to have them here. And you know, I did come with bells on my shoes, but with Brian covering a lot of those other parts and Michael filling in the bass, it's really fun because I get to have a bit more freedom, and they're amazing musicians, so I'm excited.
Okay, this is amazing, and the show is going to be starting at 7:30 tonight, again at the Villar Performing Arts Center at Beaver Creek. And Chrissy, you are the 2017 International Fingerstyle Guitar Champion. Can you explain what that is? For me, this is the first time when I was researching you.
Yeah.
I have never seen anyone play the style of music that you play. Can you just kind of explain what it is?
Yeah, well, I'm classically trained and then went into studying jazz for a while and then got into acoustic, pop, and rock music, and then sort of found this place in between. But modern fingerstyle integrates a lot of this, you know, tapping style, you know, kind of playing on the neck. And that is rooted from a necessity for me of trying to cover as many parts as I possibly can. And there is this whole new age of people who are playing like that, but I didn't actually even know that it was a culture until after I started doing it. There's really an incredible amount of people who are playing this style, and the competition is based in Kansas, ironically. It's the International Fingerstyle Guitar Championship. I know it's odd that it's in Kansas, but I was entered into it by a manager, and ended up going and winning, and it was crazy. I was surrounded by guitarists from all over the world, and it was really an honor. I learned a lot and walked off that stage feeling like I still needed to learn a lot, because that's the beauty. And the song that we're going to play today is called Chasing Infinity. It's the title track of my instrumental album, and the whole purpose of that title is to say that music is this perpetual journey, and it's never going to end, and that's why I'm completely in love with it, because there's always so much more to learn and always more to do. And the composition of that piece and that album was really trying to get deep into the guitar and figure out how can I push the boundaries a little bit more, and how can I learn to do something that nobody's done. And of course, at some point, somebody's done it, but you know, I'm always trying to find a new way.
That's amazing. So Chasing Infinity is what the song is called?
Yes.
Okay, and so we're actually going to get a taste of the performance tonight. Coming up in just a few minutes, you're going to see Christy and her entire band making their debut right here on Good Morning Vail. And luckily for you guys out there, we have 2 tickets to give away to your show tonight. This is so exciting. And you know what, Christy, I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to say the first person who's going to call that can tell us the name of the song that they're about to play. We just said it twice. So give us the name of the song that Christy and her band are about to play here on Good Morning Vail, and the title track of her new album, 970-754-8888. What is the name of the song that they're going to be playing here on Good Morning Vail? In just a couple minutes, you could walk away with those 2 tickets to their show tonight at the Villard Performing Arts Center at 7:30. All right, keep on calling, and coming up next, we are going to see them play live here in the studio.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
Time now for your outlets weather, brought to you by our good friends at Exit 205, located over in Silverthorne. Plethora of stores, about 40 to 42 stores. Savings on everything every day for everybody, so swing by Exit 205. Here it is. Right now, that's what we're looking at. Bright sunshine, very calm, visibility perfect, temperatures pretty mild, probably upper teens up here at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, lift number 19, first thing this morning. And we will see that sunshine for us throughout the entire day. Now, our temperatures in Vail at the base, probably upper 30s. We might even hit 40 degrees in Vail Village by, noon, between noon and 4 o'clock. And clear skies tonight. So another kind of a cooler evening, but there's another system in the forecast. If you're headed over to Keystone today, you'll encounter temperatures mid-mountain about 31 degrees. If you're headed to Breckenridge, sunshine and about 30 degrees. Mid-mountain temperatures. Here are temperatures for Vail and Beaver Creek. Mid-mountain, upper 20s, and then just another nice day for us. That 5-day, some sunshine in the morning for Wednesday, and then we notice our temperatures dropping a little bit by Friday into the low to mid-30s. And then there's snow in the forecast. A pretty good percentage every day starting Thursday. Obviously, you want a snowstorm, you need to host Burton US Open. That's kind of how it works, and there's snow in the forecast. Don't forget, today is the Junior Jam for the Burton US Open. Getting going at 10 o'clock over at Gold Peak. So check that out. All right, that's your outlets forecast. We have Christine Linné and her band performing in the studio. Coming up. We'll be right back. Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed.
Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
I'm here with Sarah Stutman at Beaver Creek, land of all sorts of activities this winter. And when it comes to snowshoeing, Sarah, you have the coolest series.
We do indeed. We've got a snowshoe race series that kicks off January, February, and March. One race each month. We've got 5K, 10K races, kids races. For the whole family, you can come out and be super hardcore, go after that, personal best, or just come out and enjoy the day with friends, because we also do the post-race party at the Colorado Tasting Room. That's new this year. Free food, beer for all of our participants, so a really fun day for everyone.
And I also love that you're rewarded with some really nice swag too.
Yes, we hook you up. You get a race gift for each race that you do, and then if you sign up for the whole series, you get a really great branded item at the end of the race series, so another incentive to come on out to Beaver Creek.
If that were not enough. So you can sign up at beavercreek.com. Don't miss it.
Winter nasal congestion. Is it a cold, sinus pressure, allergies? For all of them, there's Allegra D, a maximum strength decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24-hour relief. This winter, the answer is Allegra D.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
That was some truly gorgeous music by Christy Linnae, and congratulations to Debbie, the winner of our tickets to the Villard Performing Arts Center tonight. If you enjoyed that performance, tickets are just $32. Get them now and go check out more of that beautiful music. And hey, check out some of this beautiful outdoor views of Gondy at the base of Vail on what is starting out to be an absolutely perfect day. I am here on our Avon Studios back patio, and the sky is bluebird, the sun is shining, and there's just more of that to come today as we take a look at that hourly forecast. Temperatures starting off at 18 degrees at 8 a.m., getting as high as 40 degrees by noon and holding strong there throughout the afternoon. Sunset occurring right around 5:53 tonight. I love to see these spring days get longer. Let's take a look at temperatures for the next 5 days rather. Now with the US Open coming up, you know there's powder in the forecast because that's a guarantee. You get one more day of sunshine tomorrow on Wednesday, and then a storm system that's been building up in the Pacific should be swinging our way. Now, the 50 to 45% chance of precipitation is primarily due to the fact that the storm could swing north, and if that does happen, we're likely to not get any precipitation, just some cloudy weather for the US Open. So let's hope that the snow comes in and we can all take some nice powder laps while watching these athletes perform incredible tricks coming up this weekend. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And coming up next, Mark is going to give us a little bit of a hint as to which goggle and which lens is going to be perfect for today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Let's talk about eye protection on these bright sunny days. You can see the bright sunshine. My suggestion for a goggle, one of my favorites, this is the Oakley Flight Deck XM. Now the XM means it fits smaller faces, but the Flight Deck is known for its ridiculous peripheral vision, the latest in easy interchangeable goggles and lenses. This thing fits phenomenal with triple layers of foam, and it is, for one, the goggle itself is great, but it's all about that thing on the front, that lens. That is the Prism Snow Torch lens. Now you can see the sun reflecting in it right there. This is going to be a great lens for today. This particular lens is going to allow about 17% visible light transmission, and so on those brighter days it's going to block out some of those rays that tend to exhaust, fatigue, and tire out your eyeballs inside. Now this is going to be great for sunny days and also for cloudy days. It has that Prism Snow base, which I absolutely love. That Snow Rose base is such a great base for some of their Prism goggles and their Prism lenses. I can't get it enough of this particular goggle. This is the Prism Flight Deck XM, the Oakley Flight Deck XM, and this is the Prism Snow Torch. Now this is available at all the Eyepieces stores and also at the Goggle Bar located at the end of Bridge Street. So swing in and check out the entire Oakley collection with the amazing team because they know their stuff. Hey, we're taking a break. We have Walking Mountain Science Center coming into the studio and more Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Snowboarding's all I ever knew. I grew up in a small mountain town, and that's what we did on the weekends. I would hope for snow days, and I'd wait for the weekends so I could go out on the hill with my friends. And 25 years later, that's still what I do. To be honest, I'm kind of a tech nerd. My board, boots, and bindings are kind of a little puzzle that I put together that meets my needs for what I'm doing out there. I have an aggressive snowboard with soft bindings but high performance boots, so I'm able to get that playful element but that performance element that I need as well. I ride the same board for park, for pipe, for cruising around the mountain. The Feel Good really is versatile and I can ride anything on it. I find the more comfortable you are on your board, the more likely you are to be comfortable in every situation. My setup is the setup I feel most comfortable on. It's the boots that I'm the most comfortable in, the bindings that perform how I need them to, and the board that's dependable.
From music to science, Tuesdays really are the best day here, and I am with Peter Suneson from Walking Mountain Science Center, one of my favorite places to hang out, Peter. You see me there all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, man, and you've got a very interesting topic for us this morning. It's going to be part of a presentation you guys are doing tomorrow night, and regarding wildlife migration here.
Exactly. So it's our latest installment of our Science Behind series. It's kind of one of our longest running adult education programs. So it's open to the community, it's free and open. And what we're going to be talking about is wildlife closures. We're getting to the point where we're going to start, putting the ski gear away, getting out to bike, start thinking about hiking. But there are a lot of seasonal trail closures, wildlife closures all throughout the area. Towards Vail, even west towards Gypsum, south of Gypsum, a lot of closures on the BLM down there. So we want to talk about, we're going to focus the discussion on why we have trail closures and then what we can do as recreators. I mean, I know you and the dog are out up Buck Creek daily.
Yeah.
And so, what we can do as trail users and users of public open space to kind of help wildlife and to do what we can, because one of the things that we talk about as a community is that we do value wildlife. It's why we live here. We like, seeing them. We like knowing they're out there. What can we do as, community members and cohabitants of this area to live with wildlife?
That's the key word too, is cohabitants, because they were the first ones here. We're sort of invading their territory. So how can we make a minimal impact on their daily routines so that they can live healthy, happy lives?
Exactly, and there are a lot of very kind of simple, straightforward actions we can take. One, very simply respecting the trail closures. You'll see the Adopt a Trail ambassadors out all along the North Trail coming up this spring, reminding people that these trails are closed for elk calving and migration. We can also hike with our dogs on a leash. I mean, I know you're probably the prime example of a person who hikes with the dog on the leash. I see you guys leashed up all the time, and that's one of the things. Even if our dogs are well behaved, they're scaring wildlife. They're flushing wildlife. And even if the deer and elk aren't running, their heart rate is going up. We're changing their physiology just by kind of being in their space. Dogs are gonna, affect that tenfold.
Yeah, it might be great fun for the dog, but not so fun for the deer. And the danger for both creatures if they have an encounter.
Exactly, yeah, dangerous for both if they have an encounter. And then even looking forward into that deer's life cycle, the time that deer is spent running from my dog is time that deer is not spent feeding itself, helping raise its young. And if I'm, thinking 10 years down the future and I want a really healthy elk population, deer population here in Eagle Valley, maybe just hiking with my dog on a leash is one of those simple steps that I can take to, ensure the next generation has the wildlife in Eagle County that I experienced.
Yeah, and especially the trail closures during calving season. Like the mother elks are prone to being upset because they want to protect their babies, and then affecting those babies in a negative way.
Exactly, and it has that kind of cascading effect. You're exactly right. So how we affect the adult animals, that's going to trickle down to the young. So we've got representatives from Colorado Parks and Wildlife, the Forest Service, Eagle County Open Space, and Eagle County Adopt a Trail. They're going to come and they're going to share their experiences, how they see trail closures affect their management decisions, how they see it affect the community. And what's really neat, these are the experts in this area. They're also part of our community. So we're going to get to hear from them, hear their opinions, but also hear from them as community members concerned citizens like you and I.
Yeah. And maybe you're a mountain biker that's frustrated by trail closures, but this can allow you a greater understanding of why that is the case.
That's absolutely the case. We want to provide that why, and then we want to provide options. So yes, your favorite mountain bike trail may be closed for the next 3 weeks, but here's an alternative that you can still get out, turn the gears. You'll affect wildlife maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Pete, for coming on. Always a pleasure to get Walking Mountain Science Center in the studio. So that's tomorrow night at Walking Mountain Science Center, which is just behind the new police station and fire station off of Nottingham Road here in Avon. Definitely stop by and learn more about trail closures and wildlife migration. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Ashley and take a look at the weather.
All right, we are looking at a live shot of Gondola 1. Look at that sunshine already moving into the valley floor just a little bit there, and we're going to be seeing some really nice warm temperatures ahead of us today. So the warmest day and the sunniest day of the next 5 or so. For our highest day, reaching into the low 40s, and these are taken over in Vail Village. So keep in mind that this is around 8,000 feet above sea level, and if you're going to be heading over toward Eagle, it's going to be a little bit warmer there, and especially along the Front Range, it'll be much warmer down there. Now, looking ahead in our forecast, this is where things really start to get interesting. So not only do you want to put that sunscreen on each and every day here in the Vail Valley, but you're also going to want to get ready for some snow. Now, tomorrow we're going to be seeing our highs back in the 40s, and again, partly cloudy skies, but starting tomorrow night, we could start to see a few snowflakes moving in. We're really not looking at a whole lot of accumulation between Wednesday and Thursday, but then once we get into Thursday and through the weekend, we have at least a 50% chance most days of seeing that snow in our forecast, and those temperatures also dropping just slightly into the 30s. Coming up next, we have hour number 2. Don't go away.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail on this spectacular Tuesday morning. Here's a live shot of the Gore Mountain Range, which kind of envelops all of the eastern part of our Vail Valley, and that brings you over to Summit County at the top of Vail Pass. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Mark Sassy, and I've got first chair reports from the top of Eagle's Nest. I'll give you a quick look around up here right now, and you can see bright sunshine up here happening today. I'm gonna go ski in about, 15 minutes or so. And if you head that way, as the crow flies about a half a mile, you're gonna find Golden Peak. Gold Peak right now is where the 2019 37th annual Burton US Open Snowboarding Championships taking place all this week, with slopestyle finals on Friday, halfpipe finals on Saturday. But today, the Junior Jam, kids, boys and girls, ages 14 and under, have the opportunity to compete. And if they do well, they get to compete in the semifinals against the pros. Now, a couple of the names that have come out of the Junior Jam in the past, we've seen Chloe Kim, Shaun White, Arumu Hirano, just to name a few of those names. So even though a lot of these kids are young and you may have never heard of them before, by the end of this week, some of those names probably are going to be burned into your brain. And some of those names are going to be some of those names to be watching as we move forward into the years as snowboarding takes on the next step with these kids. Junior Jam brought to you by Cliff Bar today, 10 o'clock at Gold Peak. Back to the studio with you, Ashley and Eric. It's beautiful out here.
Oh man, looking gorgeous out there. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, just a teensy bit, but it's been pretty fun in the studio. We've had some great guests.
We've had the coolest first hour of the show, and we have an entire second hour headed your way. Now, of course, with those beautiful sunshiny views that Mark is showing us, the perfect groomers. Eric, now is the time to book your time to be here for the spring and summer.
You want to be here. If you're watching us from outside the Vail Valley, the most incredible springs with amazing events, not only the Burton US Open, but Spring Back to Vail is going to be starting up soon. That's my favorite. The concerts pretty much every day of the week, always so fun, and the days last so long. So you can book right now for the next 96 hours and save up to 30% on lodging at the best lodging locations like the Arabelle, the Ritz-Carlton, places that you wouldn't think would ever go on sale, but Vail loves us. They're doing it.
I know, right? And so this offer expires on Friday, so you only have a few days left to book your trip, but up to 30% off. Now, you know, we just saw the Christy Linnae project. They're going to be playing tonight at the Villar Performing Arts Center. Congratulations again to Debbie for winning those tickets. Now, tomorrow night, whole different genre will be taking over the VPAC.
Yeah, it's the Mountain Film on Tour. A little bit more of a ski, snowboard, and backcountry focused film. So kind of going away from traditional art and more into an outdoor focus.
Exactly, and so the focus is really going to be on some transformative programs in Nepal's remote communities, and DZI is the one that's going to be showing their films, and the president and co-founder will be speaking before each one of these films, and that kicks off at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. But you know, it kicks off right after this break, Eric.
Another hour of Good Morning Vail. We're going to have the Eagle County Animal Shelter in the studio. We're going to be doing some yoga demonstrations. We're going to have Betteridge Jewelers and then Avon Liquors. Holy cow, how do we do it?
I don't know. Let's get started though.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
I love my babies, love my boys. Since I'm a truck driver, you know, there's times that I'm gone for like 3 weeks at a time. Even if I'm 3,000 miles away, I'm connected with my boys. Every day I could video chat with them. I could be in the middle of Wyoming. Even if I'm like, way out here, I can still reach my kids, baby. You see me?
Hey, Daddy.
There for you when it matters most. Unlimited on the best network now comes with Apple Music on us and $300 off our best phones, only on Verizon.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yoti, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
The second time today, we're going to be giving away free stuff, and this one not only includes this lovely prize package I'm going to get into, but also 2 tickets to the Vail Performing Arts Center tomorrow night for that DZI Films Mountain Tour, which is going to focus on Nepal. and restoration in Nepal. And that's going to be an amazing event. That's at 7 p.m. So we're going to away 2 tickets to that, as well as this lovely Chaos hat. We've got many different styles to choose from when you come in, logoed with TV8 here. A can of Boost Oxygen if you're coming from low altitude, wanting to acclimate quickly, or maybe you just partied too much last night. Boost Oxygen is your cure-all for that. And finally, a TV8 neck buff to keep your face warm. Now, give us a ring, and I want to know what country is the film series focusing on for tomorrow. Kinsey is standing by, and the number is 970-754-8888.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, Westvale, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
It's such a beautiful start to our morning out here on our back patio in Avon. There's some work going on behind us. The crews are already out and about, and that's what you're going to want to do, especially because of all of the sunshine we are expecting today. Today is going to be the warmest and also the most sunny day of the next 5 or so. Our highs today will be reaching into the 40s down in town. Keep in mind that our hourly temperatures do come from Vail Village, so that's going to be very similar for Beaver Creek Village, for Minturn, a little bit warmer the further west and the further east that you go. And our sunset tonight at 5:51 p.m. Thank you so much. We are almost hitting that 6 o'clock hour, so plenty of hours of daylight ahead, and we'll be seeing some really nice road conditions out there too, depending on where you are headed. Today you'll find some clear conditions on the roads and temperatures in the low 40s for the Vail Valley, in the 50s down along the Front Range. Now tomorrow things start to change a little bit. We will still see those highs back in the 40s. However, we're going to start to see some snow moving back into the forecast, most likely overnight tomorrow night into Thursday, and then we'll have about a 50% chance of seeing that snow for Thursday, for Friday, maybe a smaller chance on Saturday, and then back up to 50% on Sunday. So right now the accumulation totals kind of remain to be seen. But no matter what the weather, if you want to get geared up properly, head on over to Christie Sports. They have 4 locations in the Vail Valley, and I cannot speak any more highly of them. They have an incredible crew, so much knowledge, and a great selection, so stop on in. Coming up next, we're going to check in with those conditions on the mountain with Mark Sassy.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Now, I'm up here at Eagle's Nest today, and we talked a little bit before about some of the activities you're going to find, but inside of Eagle's Nest, Bistro 14 is a great restaurant. So when you come up here with your family and you want to grab a snack, lunch, après, or dinner, maybe while the kids are taking advantage of some of the Adventure Ridge activities, you head into Bistro 14. But this building right here, just adjacent to that, is where you sign up for the different activities. I want to take you in real quick and show you. There's not a lot happening in here yet this morning, but right over there, Bailey's Coffee House. Mia got me some coffee this morning. Good morning, Mia. And this is where you sign up for your activities. So if you want to go snow biking, this is where you would do it. If you want to go tubing for the kids or for the adults, this is where you sign up. And you want to get up here kind of early to make some plans for the day. And then if you want to go do the Forest Flyer, which is the mountain-propelled roller coaster, you come into the same area and get signed up for all of that. This is where it all happens. Spring, summer, winter, and fall, the activities they have during the summertime with the climbing walls and the ropes courses, it's an absolute blast. You can also come into Bailey's Cafe, grab a coffee, grab a snack all day long, and sit near the fire and warm up and talk about your memories. All right, that's a look at what's happening with First Chair. I'm going to head out on the slopes now. 8:15, I get to ski. We have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming into the studio next, and we're going to showcase a beautiful dog that's up for adoption. We'll be right back.
I can't believe it. I've been playing 4-on-4 with a barbershop quartet.
Pass the ball, pass the rock. We're open, just pass the ball.
Nah, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico. Yeah.
The J sugar.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Speaking from experience, let me tell you, there is nothing better than adding a new furry friend to your life, especially for outdoor adventures and just having someone nice to come home to and cuddle with at night. It's just so loving. And this guy, Macon, holy cow. Yeah. First, Rhiannon Rowe from the Eagle County Animal Shelter. Thank you so much for bringing another furry friend on. Yeah. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. This is Macon. He's a 3-year-old lab mix, and he is loving the attention he's getting today.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, we've had a busy show today, and everybody's just been like, I need to pet the dog.
I know.
Look at the big smile. He's so good.
He is a good boy.
So he just got here.
Yeah, he's been here for about a week or two. Came from Texas. So just loving the snow, loving playing with all the other dogs at the shelter. He's already neutered, microchipped, vaccinated, so he's ready for his home.
Yeah, 3 years old?
Yeah,
I think, right?
Yeah, 3 years old, but he loves to play. He's got lots of energy, so he needs a home where he's gonna get lots of outside time. And
well, 3 is a great age because they say that's when they've hit mental maturity.
Yes.
So that means maybe all the puppiness and craziness is out of him, and he's just ready to be a great companion. He's pretty good at listening. I'm very impressed with Macon here.
Yeah, he's fun. We've really enjoyed having him at the shelter, and we can't wait for him to find a new home.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. You were telling me when you first got him, he was a little bit shy.
Yes.
But as soon as you kind of showed him what play was, and he just really came out of his shell.
Oh my gosh, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you neat dog. Oh, he's so great. You just want to go explore the studio, buddy. Yeah. And we were also chatting, and you've had great success this winter with adoptions.
Yeah. You know, sometimes we find that wintertime can be a slow time around the shelter, but not right now. Everybody's kind of looking for dogs, and we have not that many right now up for adoption, but more will be coming later this week. So if you are looking for a new dog, give us a call. We can let you know what we have coming up, and I'll help you find that new friend.
Yeah. And if anybody is thinking about adopting dogs, what are some key things they should think about in their life before adding furry friend? Hey, bud.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Macon, one is going to need a home where he's going to have some outside time. Not necessarily a fenced-in yard, but someone who's active and goes on walks. If you're looking for more of a calmer dog, we can find you maybe a smaller breed. And so just kind of thinking about what your lifestyle is before you come into the shelter, and then letting us know what you're kind of looking for. We can help you match that perfect dog or cat.
Yeah, so. And that's the key about it, is just matching that personality of the animal to the owner.
Yeah, definitely. And all of these guys have different personalities, and it's so much fun to meet them and find out what they love to do and all that. So
I think this guy loves to go on hikes.
Yes.
I can sense this energy coming off him. He's like, all right, it was cool to be in the studio, but I got to go in the woods.
Yeah. Yep. He's ready.
And you don't just have dogs, you've also got cats as well.
Yes. Yeah, we're finishing up our feline February, so we have a few more cats up for adoption. $14 for the rest of the month. And so if you're interested in a cat, give us a call. We can tell you what we have up for adoption.
Awesome, Rhiannon. And if anybody wants to volunteer, are there any dog walking opportunities or anything?
Yeah, our next orientation is going to be March 15th. And it's just a 45-minute orientation where we take you through the shelter, kind of let you know what we do there and how you can help us with walking, Macon or playing with the cats. So if you're interested, you can just give us a call. Our number at the shelter is 970-328-DOGS.
328 dogs?
Yes.
Nice. How did you get that number?
I know, we got lucky.
And you're located in Eagle,
yes,
right?
Right past the fairgrounds, past the baseball fields at the end of that road.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Perfect. Come by, say hi to Macon here. Say hi to the dogs they're going to be getting. If you are thinking of adding a dog to your life, just make sure you've got the time to give them the love and care that they need and be willing to go on many fun adventures. You have yourself a great day. Thank you so much for bringing the pup on today. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark and take a look at the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
About time for me to go make some turns for first chair. I'm going to head down, probably Born Free, make my way over towards the base of chair 2. Sunshine out here today. We are going to have sunny skies all day long and warm temperatures down valley to the west, maybe towards Avon and Edwards, Eagle and Gypsum, mid-40s for those midday temperatures. For us in Vail, upper 30s, low 40s. Very mild, early spring-like weather today before some more snow comes in tomorrow night. Here's your hourly forecast. Sunshine throughout the entire day today. Once again, those temperatures breaking 40 degrees at the base, a little bit cooler up and higher in elevation that you go. My recommendation, protect your eyes, protect your skin, put plenty of sunscreen on today, everybody, because it is going to be strong out there. And the higher elevations, more exposure to those harmful UVA and UVB rays. So protect your skin, protect your eyes, and take lots of photographs. Make lots of memories today. It's going to be a good day. Whether you're going over to the Junior Jam at Burton or you're coming up here to Adventure Ridge to play and enjoy the sunshine and the activities all day long into the early evening hours. You can go tubing, you can go snow biking, you can go ride the Forest Flyer, you can have lunch or dinner or opera at Bistro 14. Plenty of opportunities for y'all to come up here with your family and make it a good time. This weather brought to you by Inspirato. Hey, we're taking a break, and then we're going to get a little namaste in the studio. We have Yoga Fit going to be in there with Ashley, and they're going to be showcasing some yoga moves. We'll be right back.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, Trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Oh man, our exciting day continues, and I'd like to introduce you to our next guest. This is Beth Shaw, and Beth is not only a published author, but she's also the founder of YogaFit. Beth, this is the largest mind-body wellness education program in the world. Like, tell us about YogaFit.
YogaFit is the largest yoga school in the world. Wow. And we train people to be yoga instructors, and we also just train enthusiasts who want to strengthen their practice for skiing or for heart health, to help their backs, to reduce stress, to deal with trauma or PTSD. So we've got about 50 different educational programs. We run conferences all across North America. We're one-stop shopping for yoga.
This is amazing. And then you also have this brand new book, the YogaFit Athlete. This is gorgeous. Where can people find this?
People can find it anywhere. They can find it on our website, yogafit.com. They can find it on Amazon. They can find it in their local bookstore.
Okay, so a lot of different locations, and you can see a closer shot of that right there. Now, Beth, I was researching you, and you are a world traveler. So what brings you to Vail?
I'm here with some friends from college, and we're just skiing and snowboarding. Yesterday I did some snowshoeing. Today I'm going to go on a cross-country excursion.
Oh my gosh, you were all over the place. So you have a few tips for us as far as, staying safe and healthy out there on the slopes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get started.
When we're skiing and snowboarding, we're spending a lot of time crouching down, right? For a lot of people, that results in some bad posture. So the first thing we're going to just do is a standing chest expansion. Okay. And so we really want to just open up here and make sure that we're getting our good posture muscles engaged, because last thing we want to do is be hunched over going down the slopes, right? So we want to open up, and then we're going to take this into a standing forward fold, so you can just bend your knees gently and then go forward. Good. You might be feeling the stretch right now in the back of the legs because lots of repetitive use injuries happen. You can come on up from skiing, our quadriceps, our hamstrings, our hips get super tight. We end up in a forward flexion. So we want to strengthen our core, stretch our leg muscles, stretch the hips. You ready to move down to the floor for some other poses?
Sure.
Okay, so let's go ahead and lie down.
Okay.
And we're going to just go across the mats here.
To you this way.
Okay, so first thing we're going to just do is a gentle hip stretch. It's called pigeon. So you're going to take one ankle over the opposite knee and just come up. There you go. Relax your head and neck. Roll back and forth on the low back. I'm going to just adjust you a little bit here. Are you feeling that in your hip?
Oh my gosh, that feels amazing.
Okay. So you'll typically want to stay in these poses for 2 to 5 minutes, depending upon how tight you feel. Go ahead and do the other side.
Okay, get it evened out.
Do you feel a little difference here?
Yes.
Okay, so one side's typically tighter than the other. You want to spend twice as much time on the tight side.
Oh, that's the tight side for sure.
Okay, so from here, we're going to go into a lying down spinal twist to release the low back.
Okay.
So you're going to just go like that.
Oh.
And I'd like you to turn this into a quadricep stretch. So go ahead and bend this knee.
Okay.
Grab onto your foot or your ankle. And now you're getting a powerful stretch through the quadricep. You're getting the release in the low back. So important. You have to do this pose when you're done skiing or snowboarding.
Oh my gosh.
Every time.
Wow.
Because you really want to release that low back.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to just bring the knees into the chest.
Okay.
And then do a simple bridge pose, lifting the hips up. This stretches the hip flexors. And again, if you're feeling kind of like you want to stretch out your shoulders a little bit, go ahead and interlace your hands underneath your body.
Okay.
There you go. And just breathe into your belly. Keep lifting up here. This stretches through the hip flexors. Also very important because our hip flexors get tight and then they pull on the low back, and we get a lot of issues that we don't need, that we can easily remedy through our yoga practice.
Oh my gosh, Beth, this feels incredible. This is like getting a massage first thing in the morning.
Or going to the chiropractor, but you can do it anywhere.
Wow, okay, and of course, we are pretty much out of time, Beth, this is amazing.
Thank
and so,
you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And again, if people, if they want to find you, of course they can find your book online, but then also if they want to just follow your daily adventures, where can we find you online?
You can find me on bethshaw.com. I travel all over the world, and I provide a lot of nutritional tips, fitness and wellness tips as well.
Well, this was amazing. I feel like a brand new person already this morning.
Thank you. Happy skiing.
All right.
Be safe, everyone.
Amazing.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
There's a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker.
The snap is good. Reds are up.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
Boy, look at that sun rising. You can see you can't see the sun rising, but you see the shadows moving over Spruce Saddle here. It is going to be an absolutely beautiful day. I would be mistaken for thinking today was March 21st, the first day of spring, but no, it's just February 26th, and we're getting amazing spring conditions starting off at 18 degrees at 8 a.m. Now that's coming to you from the base of Vail, so a little cooler up at higher elevations. It's getting as high as 40 degrees by noon and holding strong there through the majority of the afternoon. And before we get into that 5-day forecast, I wanted to take a peek at some systems developing to the west of us, see if we can predict what's going to happen here. The big thing to note is this big Pacific storm front and this low pressure ridge kind of sweeping down into Colorado. Now, we don't have a 100% chance of precipitation for the U.S. Open because the jet stream could potentially move that storm up north. Now, there's this little kind of high pressure pocket in southern Colorado right now. If that shifts up, then that means the U.S. Open will likely not be snowy. But for right now, we are thinking up to a 50% chance of snow happening on Friday and Saturday. And remember, Friday is the slopestyle finals, Saturday the halfpipe finals, so maybe both events could be nice and powdery for the athletes. It's great for the riding after the event, but maybe not so much for the event themselves. We'll see what happens. It's always guaranteed to get a little bit of snow during the U.S. Open, but for now, tomorrow you got one more day of sun before the clouds roll in. And thanks to the Beaver Creek Snowshoe Race Series for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark live on Vail.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This right here is the bottom of the Tubing Hill at Adventure Ridge. As you can see, beautiful views today. You can see forever the Gore Range off in the distance as I might make my way over towards the Chair 2 area. First thing this morning, visibility perfect. You can see every last piece of that corduroy, and it's kind of a warmer snow today, so don't be too concerned about what temperature wax you have on your skis or your snowboard. Gliding is sweet. And I'm gonna go make my way over here, look for a little spot to showcase what's behind us. I'm gonna stop right here. This looks pretty good. I like this spot. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is your Sun and Ski First Chair. Skiing this morning, temperature is pretty mild out here. I think we're already hit close to 20 degrees, if not 20 degrees, if a little bit warmer. There's not one lick of wind. Blue skies, sunshine, and today it's only going to get warmer and sunnier. So it's going to be a great day to come out and play. Let's ski a little bit. This is Sun and Ski First Chair. We have more Good Morning Vail coming up on the show. We have some great interviews in the studio and more from the hill. This is Good Morning Vail. Enjoy.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
I'm a dancer. I live in New York City. I've gotten a lot of work last second where our casting directors will send me a video of choreography and say, if you can be here in a couple hours, the job is yours. And then I need my phone to work while I'm on the subway or streaming the video they sent me while I learn the choreography as best I can. The key is to hold the bar up top and not the pole so that you have full range of motion.
There for you when it matters most. Unlimited on the best network now comes with Apple Music on Us and $300 off our best phones, only on Verizon.
Having the best morning ever. Had a free concert, then I got to stretch out, do some yoga.
There's dogs.
And there's dogs, and then you bring me beautiful jewelry. Lance, this is amazing.
It's a good morning.
It is a great morning. And Lance, you're from Betteridge, and Betteridge is located just right in the heart of Vail Village. This store, the first time I walked in, I was so surprised by how expansive it is inside.
It's very deceiving from the storefront because the storefront is fairly small. It's like a 15, 16 square foot, storefront, and then you walk in, it kind of opens up as this kind of big pie type of thing. So we have a lot of square footage for a jewelry store. We have a lot of watches, a good, fantastic selection of jewelry. We are one of 4 stores. We have a location in Aspen, Palm Beach, and our home store is in Greenwich, Connecticut, where the Betteridge family still runs the business that started in 1897. So we've been around for a while.
That's so cool. And today we kind of have a theme going on.
We have a theme going on today, and I thought let's do some rose gold because rose gold is hot right now, and we have a lot of rose gold in. And this is one of our favorite designers that I brought actually 2. I brought Pomellato and I brought a Cartier watch just because I felt like I should.
Because it's beautiful.
Because I should. And so this one here, all this jewelry is done by Pomellato. This company started in 1968 in Milan, Italy, so it's all still done in Italy. It's very much got an Italian aesthetic to it, very modern.
Yeah.
Not something you would see yourself walking down in the street, but this is all done in 18 karat rose gold. It was kind of fun with all these pieces, from the bracelet, the earring, this ring, the necklace. There's a mix of white, brown, and black diamonds mixed in with all of this.
Really?
So if you can kind of see with all the different collections that are happening, there's a lot of dark brown and black diamonds happening here in the earrings. The ring is all white diamonds, pave white diamonds set, many different sizes of different round brilliant to kind of give it that really kind of interesting look, a little more casual, but yet you got a big bling factor to this one. Some really cool pieces. This is actually a couple of necklaces that are layered up. And again, you can kind of see there's black diamonds in here, there's white diamonds in here. And this bracelet, I think, is super cool because it's over the top chunky. It's just a big fashion piece that we just got in. This is a brand new collection of theirs called the Iconica collection, and we just received this one as well as this ring here, and we have several more at the store, so within the Pomellato collection. Very cool.
Definitely make a statement for sure, and really just until you pointed out the different colors, I didn't see that. So that's a really unique touch.
Kind of fades away into it, which is kind of a cool look, and you really don't see it. It's not over the top, so it's kind of fun. All right, now this thing here, this is a cool, really cool watch. This piece is done by Cartier. Cartier's been around since 1850-ish doing jewelry. In the early 1900s, they started doing timepieces, wrist watches. Before that, they were doing pocket watches. This one is a very identifiable timepiece. This is called the Panther timepiece. This was something that they did years and years and years ago in the 70s and 80s. This was a big timepiece that was very popular. They retired it. They brought it back, and now we have a huge collection of this in rose gold. yellow gold, steel and diamonds. We've just a fantastic collection of them in the store right now, and a very identifiable timepiece done by Cartier that we're kind of happy to have this thing back in store, because we always get requests for this, because it's something that people have worn forever and ever and will continue to. It's a timepiece that'll be good from years down the road.
Right,
so.
you can pass it down
Yep.
as an heirloom in your family. I mean, just to see this jewelry in person and up close, you have to stop on into Betteridge. And what are your hours?
We are 11 to 7. This week we're actually 11 to 6. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's a bunch of stuff happening in the plaza down in Solaris, where we're located right next to the rink. But otherwise, 11 to 7, Monday through Saturday. Sundays we're closed.
Okay, so you can stop on in, do some shopping, and then enjoy the concerts right out in front of the store.
Free concerts right there.
Perfect. Lance, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to have you here. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, let you know what kind of jewelry will be shining the most brightly for our forecast today. Eric, I think it's all of it, though. I think all of it.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
That's right, Ashley. With the sun that will be shining today, any and all jewelry will be shining, especially the rose gold collection. You can get at Betteridge. That was some gorgeous stuff we just saw from Lance. That's a gorgeous shot of Gondola 1 at the base of Vail. You can definitely see those sun rays starting to come up over the Gore Range to the east, and what a day we are about to have. Temperatures starting off around 18 degrees at 8 a.m., but they're going to quickly climb to around 40 degrees by noon and hold steady there through the majority of the afternoon hours. Sunset should be happening right around 5:53 today, and here we can kind of see that blue moisture swinging a little bit north of us, and then that storm that could potentially hit us for the U.S. Open you can see developing just off the coast of California. But the way that that jet stream is currently tracking, it could stay north, and potentially we won't have a snowy U.S. Open. But right now we're calling for about a 50% chance of snow Thursday through Sunday. We're going to get another day of sun and fun tomorrow around 42 degrees. Later on in the evening, the clouds should be rolling in tomorrow night. Maybe precipitation for the U.S. Open. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And coming up, we're going to get checked in with Mark for another First Chair Report.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
As you can see, lifts are open. Here's a group of people making their way from the top of Chair 8, Born Free Express, over to Avani, base of Chair 2. I'm making my way down Upper International. Now, that person came awfully close to me. We're going to make our way down here and show you how good it is out here this morning. Perfect corduroy, perfect visibility, perfect temperatures, and some perfect snow. It's kind of very fitting, perfect day. You're going to find great conditions for skiing and snowboarding all over Vail, and bright sunshine is going to make it even better. And then as we make our way into the next couple of days, we're going to see a shift in that weather. But today, pretty darn nice out here. I'm going to keep on skiing and show you exactly what it looks like out here first thing this morning. We want to thank Christie Sports for bringing you that First Chair report as I make my way over to Born Free. We have the Vail Public Library stopping by after this commercial break.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
I don't know about you, but I really feel like the heart of any community is the public library. And there's so many incredible events and activities that take place in the library. They're totally free, they're open to the public. And then, of course, just the incredible access to reading material and to all sorts of other things. And here to tell us more about what's happening in our own backyard is my girl, Lori Barnes. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
I love our conversations, and you're busy.
We're always busy. We're 7 days a week, so we're open every day of the week. I mean, we're only closed 6 days out of the year, but we're trying to meet the needs of all the locals, the visitors, seasonal workers, whoever we can tap into.
And I think you do a really good job of that. And so this month, we still have a couple days left of February. So what's going on for the month of February?
Well, it is Black History Month, and we have been showing the film Hidden Figures that took place back in the 60s about the 3 women astronauts that were so instrumental in that mission that they did back in the 60s. And we're showing it tomorrow evening, and that's going to be at 5:30 p.m. We did a showing earlier this month, so we had a small little crowd for a matinee, and now we're giving it another opportunity. So we invite people to come down. We've got a vintage popcorn machine, so we always make popcorn, and it'll be fun.
Oh,
nice
really
casual
fun.
Evening after you've been on the mountain.
Oh, definitely. And what a great film, too.
Yeah.
So fascinating.
It is a fun movie.
Yeah, it really is. And then beyond that, you have some really great performances that come to the library. So that may not be expected for a lot of people.
No, but we love to bring music to the library. And 2 of our favorites are the Alpine Wind Ensemble. So Emily Ziegler and Charles Brzezinski are coming tomorrow evening. That's also at 5:30 p.m. All of our programs are free. We just want people to come on down. This is an opportunity to hear a little chamber music. We'll have some light refreshments. And it just gets people into the library, gets them used to the ambiance of the library.
Yeah, and
check
how
out
nice, and what a beautiful setting to enjoy that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then beyond that, too, you know, something that I think you guys do an excellent job of is to reach some of some of our population that may be aging a little bit, if you will, but our seniors, I mean, who don't act like seniors, by the way, you have some specific programs for them.
We do, and we wanted to do outreach to seniors, and this is all of the seniors throughout the valley, whether they go to the Minturn Center typically or the Eagle Center, or if they're part of what's called Senior Spot that meets in Avon. We host a program the 2nd Wednesday of every month, so that's coming up March 13th, and we go to the Eagle River Presbyterian Church, which is just a little bit down the road from Walmart, and it's a beautiful setting. A lovely large room, and in March we're focusing on local history, and Shirley Welsh is one of the local women who, everybody knows Shirley Welsh, longtime local. She's written books about Vail, and she's doing a local history talk. So that'll be on Wednesday the 13th, and anybody is invited to come.
Oh, that's really cool. I mean, I'm a huge history fanatic too, and I think that's so, it just makes it so special to learn more about the place that you live.
Absolutely, absolutely, and Shirley does it so well. She's got a nice presentation planned for us, and I just would invite any senior from throughout the valley to come and join us.
That sounds great. And so, Lori, what are your typical hours for the library?
We're Monday through Thursday, 10 until 8, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 to 6. And the best way to find out about us is vaillibrary.com, or you can subscribe to our e-newsletter by going to our website, and you can subscribe and get just 1 monthly email that will tell you everything that's going on.
Perfect. It's all right there. Well, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
And vaillibrary.com. That's the website for more information. Coming up next, we have a look at that local weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Oh, they're always giggling at me back in the studio. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. It's time for your Oakley weather. Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet partner for Vail Resorts. I just checked Joel's forecast on open snow. We updated it an hour ago. And just so everybody knows, today should be pretty dry. We might have a light dusting of snow later on this evening. Thursday looks pretty open in terms of sunshine until late into the evening. Friday morning could be a powder day. And he's also calling for some snowfall throughout the day on Friday. His numbers right now, accumulation-wise, 4 to 8 inches through Friday. And if the cold front comes through and stalls over the area, it could be upwards of maybe, 5 to 10 inches of snow. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. But today, beautiful temperatures, upper 30s at the base of Vail, pretty mild up on top of the mountain also. If you're traveling over the pass, you're going to go to Summit County, to Keystone or Breckenridge. Mid-mountain temperatures for both of those resorts are going to be breaking 30 degrees. For us here in Vail and Beaver Creek, temperatures upper 20s. That 5-day forecast looks pretty good today. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. And once again, according to Joel, some snow coming Thursday night through Friday. Friday morning should be a powder day according to his open snow forecast. And then sporadic snow showers on and off through the weekend for the Burton US Open. That's what it looks like. Once again, this weather report sponsored by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet partner for Vail Resorts. I've got my Oakleys on, the Flight Deck XM with the Prism Snow Torch lens. Perfect goggle for today. We're taking a break, and then we're going to be chatting in the studio with Avon Liquor, Carrie Hogan. We'll be right back.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
There's no better way to end an amazing day on the ski slopes than stopping by Avon Liquors and getting the best deal on the widest selection of wines and beers and spirits.
Right?
I love it so much.
Besides, what is free in Vail? Can you think of many things?
Sometimes powder.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess
bit.
kind of, sort of free. But tonight, after you pull off your ski boots, come see us. It's free beer. So we're going to do a tasting tonight between 4 and 6 on our lovely little Oscar Blues. We love these guys. And this is a fun little package of conundrums. So you get 15 cans of different styles of beer. It's great for parties because somebody's going to want a IPA, somebody's going to want a Pils, somebody's going to want something else. So these are really great, and I'm interested to try their Can of Bliss series IPA, which is their seasonal. So there's always a rotating beer in these conundrum packs, and I love the name Conundrum. That's
like a
very
mystery box.
clever. Very clever. So yeah, come on by. It's definitely free. You get 15% off any of your purchases. So tonight, 4 to 6, and then Thursday, we're going to go into the wine room.
All right.
And we're going to start with a rosé. It's rosé season. It's coming. It's never went away this winter. I was really pleased to see people buying rosé all winter long because it's just another category of wine. We usually celebrate it with spring, which is always fun, but it's also viable product all year long. And this is Rick Motions. He comes to Taste of Vale almost every year. He's one of our favorite. This is out of the Russian River, so this is rosé of Pinot Noir. So all rosés are going to be of red wines, and then they are beautiful, you know, so they're complex like a red wine, but then they're crisp like a white. So they're great, great food wines all year long. Salmons and all sorts of food, salads, all sorts of blackened fish, all sorts of things. Then we're going up into the Washington area. We're going to Watermill, which is a wonderful winery out of Washington. This is their Viognier. So Viognier is a white Rhone varietal grape that is usually found in the Rhone, but this is a beautiful expression of it, dry, very interesting textures to this as well. Then this is from Watermill, their Chances Are. So this is their affordable red blend, so it's going to be Cab, Syrah, Merlot, the things that really do well up in Washington. And then the last one's 100% Syrah, and this is the Jack. And this is beautiful out of Washington too. So, you know, lovely wines, nothing is too expensive with 15% off. It's a great day to shop. You can come in, sip some wine while you walk around and shop for your beer and your liquor. You know, try them before you buy. And it's just, we're trying to open the world of wine up to people. You know, things that aren't, don't say Chardonnay and Cabernet.
Yeah.
Most everybody knows that, so we're trying to teach some other varietals. So
well, this one, I don't think I've ever heard of that grape varietal before.
Yeah.
It was the first time, and it's good. Sounds like it has full-bodied and unique flavor profile
You're
as well.
absolutely right, and it's a great food wine. Again, dry but good acidity. You always need good acid to go with your wine and food. So it's beautiful. When you come in and try them, people are always surprised at what they like. They'll come and they'll say, "Oh, I've never tried a rosé. That looks sweet." So really, take away your blinders. Just try them. You don't like it, we have a spit bucket to dump. Everybody's got different styles, but really these are wonderful rosés and wines from the Northwest, so it's worth coming in, checking it out, learn something.
Well, the best part about wine is just the wide variety of flavors, and it can just go with anything and really suit any mood, and the only way to know that is to go to the free tastings on Thursday.
That's very, very true. And we get people all the time that ask us, hey, I'm cooking this or I'm cooking that, and what goes with this? You know, what would be your suggestions? And just as happened this morning, TV8, you know, somebody was telling me what a great bottle of white wine that was with their meal. And I love to hear that. That's what we're there for. We're there to help you to make your experience really good. It can be confusing in that wine room. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, your
so we
selection
want to
is
make
incredible.
we want to make it a good experience, not a scary one or just overwhelming.
I can verify that.
Yeah.
Anytime I've gone in there, be it asking about steaks or more gamey like venison or salmon or pastas, I've always been impressed.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, it's definitely our passion. I mean, we love doing it. We like matching the right beer to the right person. When people come back and they're happy campers, that makes our day.
All right,
That's
so
what it's about.
We got beer tasting tonight, 4 to 6, wine tasting on Thursday, and then where are you located?
So we're right in the middle of the financial district. Pick a bank, and we're right in the middle. We're in the Avon Center, so there's China Garden in there, but there's also, we're right next to Venture Sports. So tallest building right across from First Bank. Like I say, pick a bank, you'll find us in the middle.
Financial District of Avon and Avon Liquors.
And we're open 7 days a week. So
Perfect.
come see us.
Thank you very much,
You're
Carrie.
welcome.
I
Thank
appreciate
you. Good to
coming
see you,
on
Eric.
today. Just a little bit more TV8 Good Morning Vale coming up next.
Hi, my name is Andy Gould from the Vail Ski and Snowboard School. To prevent injuries during the course of your ski day, make sure that you make 2 to 3 warm-up runs on appropriate terrain so that you prevent injury and you can have a successful and safe day.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only outside television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
You get up in the morning, you go on air with Good Morning Vail, you tell them what you got. I can give you a specific example of taking my own personal skis and the enthusiasm that led to the conversation. I sold 4 pairs of those skis in one day. I can tell you that TV8 works. All you have to do is try it. You'll see instant results.
Hey, well, that's going to wrap it up, everybody. Now you can start putting your ski boots on, put your sunscreen on, strap in your snowboard boots, grab a snack, finish that cup of coffee, do your dishes, turn the TV off, and head out onto the mountain for Vail and Beaver Creek. Really nice temperatures out here today. It feels like late winter for us. It's going to be a nice one, and more snow in the forecast. I want to thank everybody that was a part of our great show today, from the animal shelter to some live music to Lance from Betteridge and Peter from Walking Mountains. What a great show we had. Go play today. Before you go out tomorrow, make sure you tune in once again. I'm going to be live at Keystone, headed over for First Chair. We're also going to be talking to Lion's Head Jewelers. We'll introduce you to Double Diamond Ski Shop and Helly Hansen, the Chill Foundation, and the Mountain Film Festival. But here's what it looks like out here first thing this morning over in Lion's Head. We'll see you tomorrow. Make it a great day, everyone.
I'm Danny Davis, and when I'm not snowboarding, jamming, pow slashing, riding the half pipe, or just chilling, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome to Gadgets and Gear with Greg. My name's Greg Elliott, and I'm on the floor at the 2018 Outdoor Retailer and Snow Show in Denver, Colorado. Taking up 3 floors at the Colorado Convention Center, over 1,000 brands of the outdoor and snow industries have come together to showcase their newest products, innovations, and styles. There's tons of big names, lots of newcomers, and plenty of cool stuff to see, so let's take a lap and see what we can find on Gadgets and Gear. All right, I'm here with Tumas from DPS Skis. DPS has a brand new permanent base glide treatment. You'll never have to wax your skis or board again. Tumas, tell me about it, man. Sounds really cool.
Sounds pretty
Tune in live tomorrow for your Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We'll be live from Lion's Head in Vail, Colorado, speaking with Helly Hansen and the gear experts at Double Diamond. Mark Sassy will be reporting live from Keystone for our first share report. Let's check out the conditions over in Summit County. It's going to be another packed show full of fun tomorrow, starting live at 7 a.m. Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, little one. There's that little thing. Come here. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty much about right.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. I hope you're ready for another spring, amazing sunny day here in the Vail Valley. Temperature starting off around 18 degrees at 8 a.m., quickly climbing to about 40 degrees by noon and holding steady there with a cloud-free sky and 40-degree temps. Perfect conditions for the Junior Jam Halfpipe competition.